Render settings. Alright, after tweaking all of these settings, these are the last adjustment that I have for my file right here. And we'll just take a look. I have changed this IES right here. So for this, I make the width radius to be about 200 and intensity is just about 5, because if this increase, your intensity reduces. And I actually disable the sharp pattern. Why? Is because if I were to remain this sharp pattern right here, the light would be too hard. If I were to start interactive render right here, could see okay, so lighting now is a little bit soft. If I were to enable it, you'll notice it's sharper compared to the softer portion. So if I disable, so it's softer here is because I have increased the width and radius for this portion of light. And since I increase, I reduce the gizmo size in case this thing is a little bit too big and it distorts my view of working space. So that's for the setting, and I use IES 14 here, which is this look. IES right here 14, which is like this look. Previously we used this 15, but the light is just too spread out. It doesn't have that focus point right there, so I've changed this to the very end. Alright, that's 14. So this is how our interior will look like for daytime. Okay, so we have come to the last stage of the class, which is the render settings. So for render settings, what you want to do is you can actually set probably 2 views. Okay, one is daytime, another time. Okay, I have tried the light settings earlier, so now let's just see how the night scene looks like. If I were to load this light mix configuration right here, so you notice that the values here change. You can manually change here as well, just to suit your scene how it looks. So as for this, probably like 1.2 works as well, or probably you want to stick it at 1. Same exposure, you would like it a little bit darker tone like that. Yeah, so this is for the night scene. And for the day scene, which all of it go back to 1.0, all white, and toggle all of it. Right, so day scene, all is on. And for the night scene, I basically close the exterior light right there, this one exterior light, and the sun as well. I take off the sun, then the rest I'm just tweaking it just to look a little bit nicer. Yeah, alright, that's the configuration right there. Right, so yeah, so that's it for this interactive render for light mix. So we have set up for this portion. Okay, so let's just take a look on all of the settings before we final render our work right here. Okay, for night scene, you may want to increase higher because night scene, you will commonly have more noise as there are less light. So for night scene, I may go for 2.5, and for the day scene, I would put it at 3.5 is okay as well. But of course, if you have time for rendering, you can always adjust this lower. It takes more time to render, but your image will produce out clearer. So that's for the common section. We would actually use this pixel right here. So this pixel works best for me. It's clear enough. And the scene is just the noise level limit that you would to adjust. The mode is Corona high quality. Camera, okay, this is something you can adjust in your frame buffer right here as well. That's it for this. And performance, path tracing, USD cache. As for system, we'll be using 10 and 2.0. Render elements, yeah, like that. So yeah, that's it for the settings, and we should be able to start render. Alright, so let's try to render out and see what the outcome looks like. Alright, see you guys in a while after this is done. So as you render right here, you can toggle between your night scene. Once you have rendered finished your scene, you can actually toggle your light mix and save your image accordingly. And save your image. I save it as JPEG. Sometimes some people save it as TIFF. So for me, JPEG works fine. So as you rendered finish, then this is for the night scene, and if it's for day scene, I'll put it at all at 1.0 back. Alright, and then I took it all at white. I toggle all of it. Yes, so this is my day scene view, and of course I can click save here again. So you would be able to save two scenes, day and night, with just one render timing right here. Alright, so see you in a bit when this is done right here.